Hello, I'm Francesca, and we are going to do an oracle reading for Scorpio season, right? So the sun moves into Scorpio on the 22nd. So just going to tune in for any messages, what to expect, any insights, coming attractions, what's coming up for Scorpio season. So, oh, my little boy, hey Hermes, my little buddy came over. He's like, Scorpio season, let's get this party started. All right, so let's just take an overview here. Wow. Interesting. Alchemy. Um, and the reward at the end from grit to grace. And so we have the pearl. So very interesting. So alchemy, I am here for it. Let me pull from this deck too. Do I need another one? Hang on, I'm listening. Okay, I heard one more. Okay, so we'll do one more from this deck. Um, whoa, so what else? What other little fun times can we expect for Scorpio season? Scorpio can be intense, right? My Scorpion friends out there. And then metamorphosis. So we have alchemy and metamorphosis. I'm starting to pick up a pattern. And if you've watched my videos, you know there are never any coincidences, that it's always synchronicities. Okay. So, of course, this says embrace transformation and things are now different. So, I love that. So, thank you. So that's why I guess just to double down on the message, right? So, okay, now I'm gonna jump to these. My Star Dragon cards were calling to me today, and I wasn't sure how they were going to come into play. And so here we are with Scorpio season. So let's see how many of these. So it looks like there's some alchemy, some change, transformation, which is hilarious because that's what, when I think of the zodiac, when I think of Scorpio, Scorpio to me is the sign of transformation, like transformation, right? It's facing the shadow, digging deep, and shifting and transforming that. So honestly, you couldn't be more perfect and something to look forward to. Once again, all just insights for preparation, etc. So let's see what our Star Dragon friends have to share with us. All right. Okay, here we go. So, trust. I love that. So, love and friendship. Okay. So trust. I love that. And I think a lot of times when we are in the middle of any type of transformation, we do waver because, like, the caterpillar, goes through the mush phase. In that phase, in that chaos phase of transformation, we maybe can lose sight of maybe the big picture or the end goal, or we're like, oh, what's really going on? So I absolutely adore, like, trust the process, trust that everything is going to be okay. Love and friendship, you are completely supported. So I love that. All right, let's see. One more. One more. Let's see what other juicy messages we have. Oh, this one popped. Um, Transformation. Okay, kids. So I think the theme of Scorpio season this year is transformation. Now, granted, like I just said, Scorpio is a sign of transformation. So if there was any doubt that something super juicy was going to happen, I think we've nailed it. I think we have nailed it. So let's just see if there's maybe any other insights or little nuggets of wisdom, maybe how to hold ourselves during this transformation, or maybe some keys as to what this transformation is about. And I think that's funny, getting transformation and metamorphosis. Right. Precisely. So if there's any insights of how to hold ourselves or maybe the areas of transformation, let's see. Let's dive in. Okay. Well, it's funny because I was hearing three and three cards just popped out. So, ah, change. Is transformation about? So change, so being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you are. Okay, so beautiful. So I love that. And then the next one that came up was connect. Super lovely. And to me, this goes to that the love and the friendship. So throughout, so I'm gonna guess, and then we have worth. So before I get into my interpretation, right? So remembering your worth. And when I look at all of these cards, to me, when I was asking the question, okay, like what is this transformation about? It's about truly self and others. Maybe seeing yourself differently, remembering your own worth, stepping fuller into that, stepping deeper into full love. And then from that space, you're going to be able to connect in a deeper way because you're not going to be afraid of being judged or not being accepted because you've now deepened your own self worth, self love. And when that is so strong, you become unshakable. It doesn't matter, right? There is no fear. Like, if somebody quote rejects you, they're not rejecting you, they're rejecting themselves. Okay. Wow, I got like super preachy fired up on this. Oh, all right. And you know what? Let me pull because I'm feeling extra sassy. I'm feeling into the sass of this transformation. Let's just pull some romance cards because it's what we do. For any insights further into outer love and connection for Scorpio season. So we got the inner love working, we're cranking up the self-worth, rock and roll. Now let's see about connections. Connecting first with self and then being able to connect differently with others because you're now connected differently inside. Okay. So, it is safe for you to love. Beautiful. That's a beautiful message. Take that in. And let's do one more. Amazing. This is all. Ooh. So this one says, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Now, I see that as a good thing. And I think as you build more self worth, self love, and as that bubbles up, in the past, before this beautiful change, transformation, before stepping fully into more of your own amazing light, perhaps you ignored red flags or maybe didn't pay them too much heed. But now, and maybe you didn't walk away even if you did see them. But now, by the end of Scorpio season, it looks like you're not going to be afraid to be like, yeah, no, that's not a good fit. That doesn't serve me. That's not who I am. So I think that's actually really a great reminder because when you transform, things will be different. And it may be subtle for some of you, and it may be bigger. Once again, take what resonates, leave the rest. Everybody's in their own spot in the journey, and wherever it is, it's absolutely perfect for you. And we could all use that reminder to let things go that don't serve. If they don't align, it's okay because something better is always there for us. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this. I know I did. Looking forward to what how Scorpio season unfolds then. All right. So thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, click subscribe, share with your friends, help spread the love vibes around the world. And until next time, more love vibes to come. Ciao.